Remember when we said Laulauga Tausaga was clutch? Round 5 for the Iowa Hawkeye grad.
And she had just set that nice personal best. Laulauga Tausaga! She can't even believe.
What a crazy day 4. Welcome to Jacob the Analyst YouTube channel. 4 finals took place. I'm going to start with the discus, the high jump, the 1500 meters, and the 3000 meter steeplechase. For the discus, Valerie Allman was the favorite, but all of a sudden, Laulauga Tausaga Collins shocked the crowd and threw an amazing 69.49. All I can tell you is that the discus, it's much more calculated. One slight step off can be tragic or worthwhile depending on the situation, and there are so many variables that only the athletes can understand. Congrats to Allman though, as she took silver. She won bronze last year at Worlds and gold in the last Olympics. I believe she still has the American record of 71.46 from back in 2022 at the San Diego, California meets. I had to look it up as there was a bit of confusion from NBC, but I think she still got it. But just to be in top 3, come on now, is already an achievement. It's quite arguably the most calculated sport in track and field. So hopefully we see both athletes return to the Olympics next year. Next, we have the high jump with Jakon Harrison taking silver. The score was a dead tie. So how can both athletes, Gianmarco Tamberi of Italy and Harrison, both have a world lead jump at the same time? Ultimately, it was Tamberi winning gold as he cleared 2:36 mark on his first attempt, while Harrison needed 2 attempts to match. Neither could muster 2:38 in a nearly 2-hour competition. Given it's also hot and humid that evening, crazy. Now, Harrison becomes the first American to medal in the high jump at a world championship since Jesse Williams from back in 2011. So, is it a return for Americans in the competition? I do not know, but let me know what you guys think. Possibly a great start as we are seeing right here. And within top 8 was Shelby McEwen, who placed 7th overall with a season's best of 2:29. And for the 1500 meters, let's just say what just happened, as Faith threw down a time of 3:54.87. Corey Ann McGee finished 10th overall, but if we look at her stats for the year, it's been pretty impressive already, slowly breaking down the 4-minute barrier. It is simply a matter of time until the American women dominate these middle distance events and position themselves as top 8s. So keep a watch during the next few years, as these competitions will be extremely dicey and cutthroat. But adding twice the distance, and let's add a couple of painful hurdles in the way, and we come to the 3000 meter men's steeplechase. If there was an event that builds character, then this would be it. Make all your redshirt freshman middle distance athletes focus solely on the steeplechase, and they might end up being like Soufiane El Bakkali, who came in first with a time of 8:03.53. Kenneth Rooks finished with a time of 8:20.02, but shy of making top 8. He was 10th overall. And Isaac Updick did his best as he ran a 8:30.67. Amazing. Like the women's 1500 meters, I do believe the game is slowly changing, so look out for more dominance by the Americans in the next few years. But now, really quickly, as I discuss the 100 meter hurdles women's heat division and 400 meter hurdles women as well. As of now, I do think Kendra Harrison and Shamier Little are strong favorites for top 3. In the 100 meter hurdles, Kendra Harrison, Nia, and Masai Russell of the University of Kentucky all advanced to the semifinals, which will take place later today in day 5. And I'll make sure to go over that more in depth. Russell has really had a strong athletic career, and I expect to see more of her in the next few years. And as for the 400 meter hurdles, to my surprise, Delilah Muhammad was not able to advance out of the semifinals. She fell 1 position short with a time of 54.19. However, Shamier Little and Anna Cockrell will be advancing to the finals later on in day 5. And I plan to cover that, as it will be an exciting event as they compete against Femke Bol, who will more than likely seek to redeem herself from the tragedy that happened in the mixed 4x400 meters. And I do expect Bol to put down a crazy time later on today. Now, 2 events I also want to go over really quickly are the men's 800 meter heat and the men's 400 meter semifinal. Bryce Hoppel, was able to advance to the semifinal. He threw down a time of 1:45.56. However, Clayton Murphy and Harris were not able to keep up with the rest of the world. And in the men's 400 meters, Verner Norwood and Quincy Hall both advanced to the final to no one's surprise. Norwood really put on those afterburners as he ran a personal best of 44.26. So hopefully he has enough gas left in the tank. So far, Norwood has had a reasonable season. He ran under a 44.47 several times this year, simply telling us he has been putting the extra amount of work in his routine. But you guys let me know what you think about any of these mentioned events, along with your thoughts about not seeing Dalilah Muhammad advance to the final, which seems to be the first time in a very long time. And now let's turn our attention to comment stream. Subscriber JK left a comment and correction to Iwa Swoboda's time in the 100 meters. Her first sub-11 time was not at this year's championship, but at the Silesia Wonder Diamond League Games. She ran a 9:94 at that meet. That would technically be her fastest time ever in win legal time. That is a remarkable time for a Polish runner and one that deserves respect, in my opinion. So thank you for that comment, JK. And wow, I took a poll and asked you guys the following. Appears that Sha'Carri Richardson pulled a fast one over the entire world the other day, aside from her true fans. Will she do it again in the 200 meters? And out of Richardson, Dina Asher-Smith, Shericka Jackson, and Gabby Thomas, the majority of you voted for Richardson winning the 200 meters at 43%. 34% of you voted for Shericka Jackson, and 20% of you voted for Gabby Thomas. And while 2% of you voted for Dina Asher-Smith. Interesting. All I have to say is it is going to be really close. And while Dina Asher-Smith is a great runner for the UK, she is the really big underdog in this crowd. I think Richardson is coming off a high right now, and I am not sure if she will be able to control the excitement and energy at the moment. I think Jackson has matured to control this race. So though I am rooting for the US, I think Jackson has this race in her pocket. But clearly, if Richardson wins, I am very happy. I think Richardson can either come in second or third from Gabby Thomas. But make sure you continuously check out the community poll, because I would definitely like to hear your thoughts. And as I have said several times, there's nothing wrong with top three. All these fast ladies are incredible and have put out some very impressive marks. I know this day 4 video came out rather late, but thank you anyway for listening. And right now I'll start on the day 5 video. And guys, you won't believe how much time it takes to make these videos. It's crazy. Please give this video a like. It helps us as the YouTube algorithm is changing its metrics once again. It is so annoying for us content creators in track and field. It is just so painfully annoying. We are also on Twitter and Rumble as well, so make sure to take some time to subscribe onto those platforms. It only takes a few seconds, and I will talk to you guys soon on the day 5 video. Have a great day. So if you liked this video, then check out the videos right above or visit our short clip playlist. Have a great day.